You know what I find absolutely funny? Women want to be able to act and behave as they want to, right? But even outside of a woman as an adult, you have certain expectations of how an adult acts, right? The same way you have an expectation of how an adult man should act, and the same way you have expectations the way you have the way an adult woman should act, correct? So why, because I'm a woman, I'm supposed to be proud of and highlight um, the toxicity that women, or I shouldn't say highlight, but support the toxicity that women do because they're women. No, that's the problem. We act like we can't call women out on their own crap. A lot of things that women do these days are unladylike. Unladylike. Let's be clear, unladylike. And just because you're a woman doing unladylike things does not make it okay. It's a problem. And I think it's a problem that y'all don't see it's a problem. And then y'all be the main ones now. Y'all be the main ones talking about you God fearing, or that God is blessing you and doing all of these things. But every time I'm turning around, these same type of women are on social media shaking their ass. They're on social media giving cat print views and cleave all in the camera. Again, as a woman, I should be able to call out toxic behavior, because there is a way to carry yourself as a lady to be respected as a lady. Okay, we love to use the justification, well, we can let women do what they want to do. Well, I'm a woman, okay? And that shit that women are doing that's exposing their private parts, and they're called private parts for a reason, is embarrassing for women as a whole. And the fact that you got women that would actually agree with what I'm saying, but because I'm calling it out, it's a problem. I find that so interesting. Me calling out toxic behavior in other women is a problem. And I'm just supposed to stand by and shut up about it when they're making all of us look bad? Like, seriously. And these are not the type of women that I want exposed to my daughters. I'm sorry. So I got to be able to be quiet and just let women act a fool. But because I'm such an advocate for women and I want women to move better, I am highlighting inappropriate behavior. As I mentioned in my previous video, because I ruffled some feathers, shaking your ass online is not ladylike. That does not make you a good woman. It just shows that you're a woman that needs validation, and you're using what your assets to do that. Versus I'm on here just talking, and I'm ruffling feathers, and I'm the problem. But again, this same energy is not given to the women that are exposing their private parts to the world. There's a lot of things as women we can highlight about ourselves, but we want to show our ass, cat, and titties. That's what we want to show all the time. That's it. We don't ever want to speak our mind. Okay? We don't ever want to show things that don't cater to our body parts. And I think that's a problem. I really think that's a problem. I am not going to stand here and condone toxic behavior. A lot of our kids are not going to know what's toxic because we're approving good and bad behavior when it comes to women. Shaking your ass online is not cute and it's not ladylike. And then y'all love to say, well, these women are grown. Are they? Are they? Because I feel like grown women should know better. Especially if you grew up in the church, for one. So when did that change? When are you going to shake your ass in church? You know when to do it and when not to do it, correct? So I'm trying to understand why it's appropriate to post that type of content online and expect to be looked at as a good woman. Good women don't behave like that. Good women are keeping their private parts to themselves. Let's be clear. A lot of y'all women are not acting ladylike, and there's a way to be ladylike. And shaking your ass and showing your body parts, private body parts, to the world is unladylike.